Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, and we're stepping back into the ring for another Zach Down. As you can see in front of you, we are revisiting what's fast become our most popular video of this year. That is WWE Topps Universe 2025. So I have nothing but thank you to say to all you guys out there. That video is up to, I think, like 2,000 views or something like that, which is one of the best that's ever happened on my channel. You know, it's a small channel, but listen, that's just absolutely incredible, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So I thought that it'd be fun to kind of run it back. Let's see if we can get some of the same luck that we achieved in that video. So I was able to find these guys again at retail, which is just awesome. So you're gonna have some more wrestling coming your way even after this one. So hopefully you are into WWE wrestling cards, etc., because we're going to have them for you. I know it's been a bit of a stretch here where we've done a bunch of wrestling, but as I've said before, WWE, pro wrestling, love it, love it, love it. It's my favorite thing, even above baseball, which is probably my favorite, like, quote-unquote, actual sport. Wrestling is just amazing. Love the stories, love the action, love all of it. And this is one of the coolest products, to be perfectly honest. I'm glad that I was able to scoop these for 25 a piece instead of the 40 to 50 bucks that they're running at local hobby shops still, which is kind of crazy. I thought that would come down once Chrome came out, but it absolutely has not. So for those that don't know, I will link the original Universe opening video at the end of this video so you can go check it out. But we did really well in that video. I want to say, I think we ended up with like 5 numbered cards and an autograph, which is awesome because I believe, I'm not sure if they all are, but I think a good majority of the autographs in this set are on card, which is really awesome. And this is just a really fun release. I like it. It's a lower cost one, so hopefully maybe it'll be a little more prevalent, a little easier to find next year. You know, maybe Topps will overproduce it like they do with so many other things. But just so stoked to be able to open these bad boys again. So another 4, and we'll see what we can do. Ah, yes, and let's not forget, I also pulled a Super Fractor in that video. My first ever wrestling Super Fractor. So that was another really awesome moment. Don't generally pull Topps 101s, so the fact that it was a WWE 1-of-1, I am absolutely here for it. But still a relatively quick rip. Not as quick as Chrome, of course. Chrome being the 4 cards per pack. These are 6 cards per pack. And I believe you get, is it 6 packs? Yeah, 6 packs. So you get 36 cards each. Whereas I think you get 28 in Chrome Blasters. Somewhere along those lines. Oh, just in case you missed that first video, we'll take a quick look. You do get 2 exclusive Galaxy Parallels. We'll show you what those look like. And you are guaranteed a numbered parallel per box, which is one of the things that makes this so much fun. A lot of the numbered parallels that I got in the last video were excellent wrestlers, so I was more than excited. Got some legends, got some, you know, top guys, got John Cena. I think we got a Becky Lynch. I can't remember some of the others, but they were all pretty awesome. But let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? So let's call it 2025 Topps WWE Universe Revisited. And let's hope we don't get too much corner damage. That's the other thing I want to mention. I did, as I mentioned in that video, I did send in or submit all the cards that had really noticeable corner damage. Again, if you go back and watch that video, you'll see it. I think it's this bottom left corner pretty much every time of the first card that tends to always be dinged, peeling, whatever you want to call it. And it's happened to lots and lots of folks. So I went ahead and I'm like, let me see what they do about it. I mean, if they just give me fresh base cards back, that's fine. But, you know, I'm just curious. It's a little bit of a test, and I'll be sure to let you guys know how it turns out. But here we go. Chief J. Strongbow. Nice legend there. We got Corey Graves. And our first numbered card, there it is. It's a $3.99 Zoe Stark. Unfortunately, recently released by the company. within the last few weeks here. But I think it was mostly due to the fact that she was pretty injury prone. You know, I hate saying that, but unfortunately it was the case. Check this out. The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Love, love, love it. He's got a bunch of cards too, so inserts and stuff like that. So definitely hoping to find more of those in this video. We get ourselves a nice ravishing Rick Rude from SummerSlam. And finishing on Wesley, another guy who not as recently been released. He was released, or maybe he even asked for his release, can't remember. I think a few months back. Could be wrong about that, but I think that's correct. There's the final boss, The Rock. Be interested to see when he decides to show back up. We get Lyra Valkyria. And we get another numbered card. Look at that. 2 packs, 2 numbered cards. William Regal to $3.99. So the same parallel as Zoe Stark. And this is looking a lot like his Lord Steven Regal days from WCW. So I really like that. Well, what do you know? 1 box, 2 numbered cards. So I'm telling you, WWE Universe, a lot of fun. Devon Dudley. Get the tables, Devon. Bret Hart, looking like from their big Iron Man match from WrestleMania. And Tyler Bate. Next up, Piper Niven. Still on the shelf. They did not release her, which is good. Caden Carter has since left the company. We get ourselves a Star Portal Solo Sikoa. Sweet insert. Just a standard insert, though. And there's our first kind of galaxy parallels. You can kind of see like stars and planetary stuff there on the Lex Luger, back when he was doing the All-American thing, touring the country on his big tour bus. Io Sky and Tozawa. Io Sky, for my money, is the best women's wrestler going. She can have... She's kind of like Gunther. Like Gunther, I think, is... If he's not the top, he's very close to being the top male wrestler, entertainer, whatever you want to call him. Because dude can have a match, an awesome match with anybody. At least in my opinion. And I think Io's the same way. Like whoever you see her wrestling, it's just a really good match. Pete Dunne. Yeah, buddy, we get another auto. The NXT Champion, Tony D. Look at that. That's awesome. Dude, these boxes are amazing. I love WWE Universe. Is this guy numbered? Doesn't appear to be. Not seeing any numbering. So just a straight auto, but love that. Love that he signs it Tony D too. That's sweet. Oh man. And look at this, followed by another Bray Wyatt. Take that any day of the week. Followed by Orton and Kehlani Jordan, who I was pretty surprised was not called up in the recent Raw / SmackDown after WrestleMania. Kind of feel like the ones they did call up were, I don't want to say lackluster, but as I really think Ricky Starks has a bright future if they let him do his thing and don't try to control him too much. JC, I think her group seems to also be, you know, probably one of the top priorities coming up from NXT, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So it's just, but it's just interesting. Like I was saying, I expected somebody like Kehlani Jordan that's been down there for a while to get called up. There's a bunch of others that maybe I'll see their cards and let you know, but there's Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, look at that. Becky Lynch insert. That is sweet. I love this. Namesake, is that what it is? Yeah. Namesake. That is such a sweet card. In the back looks a little bit off center, if I'm being honest, but I'll take a look at what the other ones look like. And we get old Stone Cold at the Royal Rumble. We get Thea Hale and Scarlett. Scarlett, of course, with her husband, carrying it. Well, now he's back to Killer Cross in MLW. And last I checked, I haven't watched in a while, so I could be off. He's the champ over there. He's the heavyweight champ, which is awesome. He's the nicest guy I've seen in interviews and stuff like that. You know, same with Scarlett, because they do a lot of meet and greets and stuff together. They're so gracious to their fans. So I love seeing people like that succeed. Roxanne Perez, get a Drew McIntyre. Joaquin Wilde is our next kind of, what was it, Galactic? I'm going to get it wrong again. Galaxy Parallels. Apologies. I know in the last video I was screwing that up a lot. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. One of his WrestleMania matches with Roman. A Young Orton with the Intercontinental title. And JD McDonough. So this is the end of the first blaster. Can you believe the first blaster? At least, maybe I might have picked one from a different pile. 1, 2, 3. I did actually. So that, I guess, is maybe our first blaster. So let's just say that. So 2 numbered cards and an auto. So very possible that the other numbered card came from the second blaster that I took from. We'll cover that one next. And if there's nothing numbered in that one, then we know that's what happened. There's Julia. Kairi Sane, unfortunately, also let go. Whoa, a Rage Becky Lynch. Dude, these inserts are phenomenal. Like, honestly, Topps Chrome, take note, because the inserts in this set are way nicer than the inserts in Chrome. Big Boss Man back at SummerSlam. That's got to be in the late 80s, too. That's before he got in much better shape. We get a CM Punk. And a Riley Osborne. Love the Punk. It'll be fun when they start putting Danhausen cards in these packs, dude. That guy is just so popular, and he's hilarious. Lola Vice. Probably will get called up next year, if I had to guess, after Mania. Asuka. Now on her own. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Oh, Star Portal, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Followed by our next Galaxy Parallel, got it right that time, of Alex Shelley. So mad that they got released because they're such a good tag team. And I really enjoyed their theme song, man. I thought it was very catchy. Tiffany Stratton and a rookie of Jordan Grace. As I said, I believe there's just the 2 rookies. I think it's Jordan Grace and Zarya. I don't think there are any others. Could be wrong about that. Worst case scenario, I think they're the top 2. There he is. Oba Femi. This guy is honestly the next big thing. If Brock's cool with somebody taking up that mantle, because he is a big deal. Get Natalia. Ooh, old school Shawn Michaels shot. Definitely before his back surgeries and stuff. We get old Big John Studd. I think that's one of the Battle Royals they had at one of the early Manias. Big Papa Pump. Uncle to Braun Breaker, Scott Steiner. And Rob Gronkowski, because they have some interesting celebrities with cards. They have him. I think they have Floyd Mayweather. There's some other ones too, I can't remember. Cora Jade, making a nice name for herself in TNA wrestling now. And there's Braun Breaker. Nice one there, pretty standard shot. You see of him quite often. We get the ringleaders, Kevin Nash. That's a 6-time world champ. Wow, actually I didn't know he held the belt that many times. Kurt Angle. We get Tori Wilson. There you go, a little throwback diva action there. And Andrade, who's now back in AEW after... they let his contract expire? Something like that. But there's a lot of weird rumors going around that him and Aleister Black, or maybe Malachi Black, if that's what he reverts to, or maybe Tommy End, whatever he decides to go by, did not want to lose in AEW. I think the article I read said that Black didn't want to lose to anyone who wasn't a former WWE main eventer, which if that's true, that's pretty insane, even though I like the guy. And Andrade, I think, just didn't want to lose, period, something like that, which, I mean, come on, it's, as much as I love it, guys, it's not a real sport. So, you know, just tell the story. Like, that's the most important thing. Ooh, we got an Eddie Guerrero Galaxy parallel. Love that. Bret Hitman Hart, Randy Orton, and Naomi. So last pack of the second blaster. So like I said, I think we stole the numbered card from this box. But we did get an auto and a numbered card out of the first one. So Tatum Paxley, Zelina Vega, also no longer with the company. We get a Foreign Objects Bailey. Very cool, with a kendo stick. Seth freaking Rollins, Lita, and Stacy Keibler. Good stuff. So yeah, just a numbered card out of that one from the looks of it. Got two more blasters to go. And I apologize if I'm rambling, but as I said before, I love wrestling, so I just always want to talk about it. RVD. We get Byron Saxton. There's our next numbered card, also to $3.99. The Road Dogg, Jesse James. I believe he quit the company not that long ago. I don't think he was fired. I think they had all that nonsense on the, what's that reality show now? Untold? Unscripted? Whatever the heck it is on Netflix. And, you know, obviously they showed him having a real hard time, and the next thing you knew, he was out of there. John Cena, this was his big return from injury. I think, I forget if it was his neck injury or something like that. I think he was only out for a handful of months, which was insane. Mankind as the champ. Love it. And finishing on Brian Pillman, the loose cannon, whose son is in NXT, for those that don't really watch it. And dude looks just like him. Like, I remember watching Brian perform in his younger days in WCW, and his kid is a mix of him in WCW plus his later look like that with the blonde hair. There's Bruno, living legend, was his big nickname there. Shotzi, also in MLW. Ringleader's Roman Reigns. Super cool card. And we get a Bubba Ray Dudley on the Galaxy. John Cena and Johnny Gargano. Also interested to see what they're going to do with Gargano, since they didn't let him go. You know, like I said, I never want to speculate on the people that are going to be let go and stuff like that, but it just seemed like since Ciampa left, they haven't really done a whole lot with him, so I don't know. You know, I guess they're going to do something with his weird, like, laying down in the middle of the ring character. Just be interested to see what it is, because dude is super talented. We get The Rock, we get Lyra, a couple doubles. It's all right. Damian Priest at Money in the Bank. My guy back in the day, the Ultimate Warrior. I think that's where he crushed Honky Tonk Man for his title. Super quick. And see, look, there's another one. Jason Kelsey. Who would have thought he was in this dang set? And Jakara Jackson, who's been in TNA for quite a while now. Is it Mara Sade or something like that her name is, I think? I don't have AMC, so unfortunately I only get to watch clips that they post on like YouTube and stuff. Ola Vice, Asuka, seen those. We get a Rage Nia Jax. Telling you, inserts are off the charts. Love them. Charlotte. We get a Grayson Waller and Ricky Saints. One of the fresh faces on SmackDown. 2 packs to go from the third blaster. And then we'll hop into the last one. Oba Femi. So starting to see some doubles here. Natalia. Rey Mysterio. Galaxy Parallel. The Undertaker. And Eddie Guerrero. Oh, by the Hurricane. There you go. Very cool. Last pack. So let's see. Is this one just going to be a numbered card? Starting off Core Jade. Braun Breaker. Oof. Is that a namesake Orton? These cards are sick, man. It does kind of look like the back is a tad off-centered. Like the namesake's name appears to have a little more space on the left than the right. So maybe that's normal. Mr. Perfect. So good. And we get the Big Red Machine, Kane, and Jimmy Uso, Big Jim. Last blaster for this video. So we equaled the number of autos from the first one. Randy Orton. Brutus Creed. Undertaker, numbered. I'll take that. Amazing. To 175. 149, I believe, of 175. I always think these kind of cards would be cool to get in like a number that means something to them. Like, what was it, 21 and 1, where he lost the WrestleMania streak. So it'd be really cool to get like one of his cards numbered. You know, not numbered 221, but numbered 21. AJ Styles. And another AJ Styles. Who, from what I understand, seems to be working with a lot of the young talent down in the PC, which I don't know that there's a better dude to learn from. I mean, I feel like he was the next generation's Shawn Michaels, honestly. Kevin Owens. Is this the ringleaders? Or no, Dazzling Debuts. Very cool. The old school NXT belt. And now we get a Rock Final Boss one with the Rock title. I don't know what the heck they ever called that one, but very cool. Galaxy. Psycho Sid with the title. Love these title images, man. Glad he made it into the Hall of Fame, but dude deserved much more time than he got. And the Godfather. Like, Psycho Sid was... There's no denying. That dude had freaking charisma. Like, he was a bad guy, and he got over with crowds. Like, it's just insane. Like, he was a heel, whatever you want to call it. And crowds just loved him. Nathan Fraser. Otis. CM Punk. Not sure if that's his first or second time winning Money in the Bank. Rey Mysterio. Get a little X-Pac. And Kit Wilson. 3 packs to go. Charlie Dempsey. Sami Zayn. Boom. Oh, man. Namesakes CM Punk. Just love the little like background thing they throw up for each guy. Man, those are cool. Can't wait to find them in like a $1 box. I'm going to finish that set. Austin, Carmelo Hayes, and Big Braun Strowman. Who must... I don't know whether WWE produces that eating show he does, or whether or not he bargained for some of the rights to his names, because it just seems weird to me that he no longer works for WWE, but he's got that, what is it, everything on the menu with Braun Strowman. You would think he would just use his real name, but it's got to have some association, I would think. Alexa Bliss. Grayson Waller on the Galaxy. Another Wyatt, why not? Rick Rude and The Miz. Last pack of the video. And I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I apologize for making the video so long. Like I said, I just get really freaking excited for wrestling cards. There's Rick Steiner, Braun Breaker's dad. Jey Uso. And our rage is Bronson Reed. Big Bronson Reed. Io Sky. Tozawa and Wesley. So nothing too crazy. Love the auto. Did end up with 4 numbered cards, so we did get exactly 1 numbered card per box. And then just a real sweet Tony D, the man down in NXT. At least for now. We'll have to see who his next challenger ends up being. And then Galaxy Parallels. So you're supposed to get 2 per box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, perfect. So I guess we didn't miss any of those. And I said, look at these inserts, though. The inserts are just gorgeous. All of them. Absolutely all of them. Really, really cool. But anyways, let's wrap this one up before it gets too long. Do a little bit of a teaser here before we get into our actual ending. The next one will also be wrestling-centric, WWE. We're going to have ourselves a showdown between WWE Universe and Topps Chrome WWE. So stay tuned. And hopefully you guys enjoy that little comparison. I think it'll be a blast. But we'll declare a winner like we normally do. Just whatever ones we think are the coolest cards, best cards, etc. But with that said, let's get this one wrapped up. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I appreciate you guys continuing to support the WWE stuff that I open and I'm able to find. I love it. I love bringing it to you guys. And if you like this kind of content, head down below, hit the subscribe button, click the like while you're there. Let me know that, this is what you want to see more of. And every time I find it, I will certainly bring it to you. No problem there. Love it. If you want to check out that next video that we teased there, definitely make sure to hit the little notification bell and it'll let you know when we post the next video. Should be every Monday and Friday. That's our schedule. It doesn't tend to deviate too much, except for maybe sickness or some other unforeseen thing. But that little bell will obviously let you know in case we have any of those issues. And name of the game is fun. Like I like to say on the channel, all we're doing is having fun. It's fun to rip through these products and, do comparisons that aren't super scientific or where you got to run away and look up a whole bunch of cards and stuff like that. I just feel like this is just a more fun format and really less of a format altogether. So I hope you all are enjoying it. But last thing I want to say is just thank you. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you all. I really do. Appreciate all the love you've been showing recently, especially for the wrestling videos. That really just makes my day. Because like I said, I will never hesitate to bring wrestling to the channel. It's some of my favorite stuff. But thank you guys. Thank you for spending each and every second that you do with me. I really, really appreciate that. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get you on out of here. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.